Listen up.
It's the number one voice of the tri-state. I'm number one. It's Cooking Up 215. So let the show begin.
Turn me up.
Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth, and this is Cooking Up 215, where we get you up close and personal with your favorite artists, entrepreneurs, shakers, and move makers. And we got a major move maker in the house tonight. Got my man K in the building. Listen, man, I appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, it's good to be here, bro.
Definitely, man. You've been working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You everywhere.
Long overdue, bro.
Fully investing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You be here to LA with
it. For real.
You be outside. And it's wild because it's like, you know, you've been on the scene for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Performing, all types of shit.
Yeah.
You've been down. You used to be part of Rug Do?
Yeah, that's the
Run
guys.
Up, Get
That's
Done Up?
my guys, bro.
Yeah. How did that come about? Like, you grew up with them, or?
Yeah, we all from the same block. You know, that was we had a real good thing going. That was everybody from the hood came
was
together.
real familiar.
Yeah, everybody from the hood came together. We just started a group. You know, it's better when it's like that with people you know.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Was that like, it was like, you know, like the party days where everybody used to have you know, the gangs and shit.
Yeah.
Facts.
One of them.
And you went to Motown.
Yeah. Oh, you did.
So you're an uptown boy for real.
Yeah, for sure.
You used to wear the little dashikis and all that?
Yeah.
You always knew when a nigga went to Motown.
Yeah, they used to grind me up.
We be on the bus and shit, X65, you see a nigga with the dashiki,
I was a part of the originator of them Jones when he's in the trellers and all.
Yeah. I remember they definitely they upgraded at some point, but it was definitely the trellers first.
Yeah, trellers, bro.
Damn. Yeah, Motown, bro.
Yeah,
what was that like? Like, I went to a couple games and shit, like.
Motown, you don't know how lit it was until you graduate. You know what I'm saying? It was like.
You ain't appreciate it till it was done.
Yeah, it's something different because you learning about all the Afrocentric stuff you ain't know, stuff you ain't learned in middle school and elementary and all that.
Facts.
So it was real informative. Let us know a lot about ourselves, our history and all that.
So that's what it was about, like really like teaching about self, like the whole Afrocentric way.
That's fire, bro.
Oh, that's hard.
Yep.
That's hard.
Yep.
So then, you know, after high school, was you doing music in high school?
Nah, music came in college. I was playing ball.
Right, you was playing ball.
Yeah, I was supposed to be on the team, but I was bad as shit. Bro.
You did like 2 years on the team, right? Playing ball.
In college, yeah.
Yeah, in college.
Not in high school, in college, yeah.
Yeah. You wanted to play overseas, like that. That used to be a dream.
Yep. That was me.
That's crazy. So what changed that? What changed you from wanting to be a player overseas?
I don't think it ever changed. I just think I found a different outlet. You know what I'm saying? I found a different goal.
Right.
I wouldn't call it quitting, but I just feel like it was fate because when I was playing ball in college, I still was getting financial aid. I was supposed to be getting a scholarship to go D2. And right before my financial aid got shut off, you feel what I'm saying? And my man was rapping. I was managing him at the time. Trap Boy Rizzy, shout out to him, free him, man. But
was that the one who got booked for the 14 years?
Yup. He's still booked. But he got locked up, but he kind of inspired me to do it because he was like, you know, when you manage a spot, you can't make an artist do nothing, but they ain't showing up to the studio. And one day I was in there, and Known, engineer, shout out to Known, he was like, man, you might as well get in there, and we playing. I go make a drum. I keep it to myself, you know.
Yeah, could put it in the tuck, don't tell nobody.
Yeah, he ain't show up, and I finally let people on my block hear it. They was like, oh, you might. Once I hear you say I might, it's like, I ain't even got to hear that. It's right, I'm going all in. So I went all in, I dropped the drum, and it just started as a neighborhood thing. And then
and it was just fucking with it.
Yeah, it grew into something bigger.
Dang. So you went in the studio on a humbug. Your man's supposed to be coming and he don't show up.
Exactly.
And you just go in there.
Yeah, just imagine that. And
that is some
your
real fake
basketball
type
stuff
shit, though.
is just falling off. It's just, man. I was just like, man,
you kind of just fell into this position.
Yeah,
like it was crazy. That's far from playing.
Bro.
Your financial aid fall off. And
I'm a basketball dude. I'm walking around basketball shorts all day. I'm book bagging the basketball all day. That
one
was
of
me.
Them boys.
Yeah, I was one of them. So
got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang,
once it turned into a music thing, it was easy from there.
Went up from there.
Yeah.
You performed at Voltage. Was that like your first performance?
I think Voltage might have been. It might have been one right before that, but my music was so different back then. Yeah, that was my first performance.
What kind of music was you doing at first?
I was making the same music, but I was loud. Yeah, you know, back then it was more so about aggressiveness. Philly was known for that aggressive demeanor.
That Mill screaming
yeah,
shit.
I was on that. I couldn't find myself. I say I just found myself in the last like 3 years. I found my me. You know what I mean? Found my lane. So once I found that, it just make everything so much easier because you ain't gotta force yourself to do nothing. You know what I mean?
It's a process. And people never understand the process of finding yourself in music.
It's a process, bro.
It's definitely because you know, when you do music, you love music as well. So you get caught up in listening to other people's music. And that be the shit that you end up emulating in a sense. You don't even mean to do it.
Yeah, you don't even know your joint yet. You just going off what you hear.
You try to make something hot. Like, I love this Ross type shit. So, you know, back in the day when I used to rap, I'm on some Ross type shit. You know what I mean? Some old smooth, old, you know what I mean? That's what I'm on because that's all I know. But eventually, like yourself, it's like you do it long enough till you find what's just comfortable, like what comes out easy.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's you right there.
And I love your sound, man. You really could rap.
I appreciate it.
You got bars, you could make some harmonies, you know how to put a song together.
It's so hard to become that, though. Yeah, it's so hard to. I tell people that all the time, like even artists that's coming out now, I just tell them like it's like a whole. You got to learn so much. That's why I'm so happy. I'm kind of happy I don't go viral and stuff like that because it was like, if I'd have did that early on, it would have been so hard for me to find myself that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm happy I found myself first because once I get that to that spot, it's like, I already know me. You know what I mean? I'm already confident in who I am. I already can, like the way when I come out and I'm dressed up or I come out and I got shades on and I come out, it's because I already know myself. Like, my shorty, she tell me, yo, you going out with a do-rag, you tripping. Man, listen, I'm comfortable with how I'm going to go outside. Because I know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I know me.
Yeah.
They know me.
Yeah.
They know how I really carry it.
You know.
And that's a special thing. And you could tell you at that point where now you ready to take it to that next level. Yeah. And I don't think people appreciate when it takes time.
Yeah, they never do, bro.
You know what I mean? Everybody be so much in a rush, but then it's like, if it was to happen in a rush, like, are you really ready? You know what I mean?
Are you prepared? A lot of people don't be, man.
It's so much other shit that you need to fix and get right and tweak before you really give it to the masses. That time be necessary.
Yeah, bro. I really think so.
That's how you end up with them one-hit wonders.
Somebody, tell me about it. Somebody told me, like this past year, they was like, bro, the journey is the best part. Like, don't rush through that. Because if you rush through that, once you get there and you ain't prepared for everything that come with it, I'm glad I'm going through everything I'm going through now because I know how to adjust when something happens, once I'm at that point where, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, all eyes are on you. You know the adjustments to make, so.
That's a fact, that the journey. I've been hearing that so much lately. And I've been through so much shit where, like, different business things and, you know, I used to rap, do music, shoot videos, and I've been at that point where if it's not bringing in $1 immediately, I'm pivoting.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? It's like, once you understand that the journey is what matters and that's important, now I can take my time and really put my focus and my all into this one thing and not feel a certain way about it. Because I think that's what you feel bad when you doing something
feel down, it don't work,
and it ain't bringing in money or everybody not appreciating it. You critiquing yourself hard as hell more than everybody else is. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
You like, oh man, I ain't bringing in no money on this shit. This shit ain't it.
You thinking more than they is. Overthinking
more than they giving a fuck.
Overthinking kill you more than anything.
Yep. So once you just decide, like, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna take my time. It's different. You can get goofy. You can really figure it out.
I think that's me, bro. Like, it's not even like a lot of people that's close to me be like, yo, bro, like you need to. I be like, bro, I'm so content with where I'm at right now. Like, I'm not comfortable, but I know it's gonna take time and I gotta build. I'm comfortable with building now. I don't want to rush to the top. I want to be comfortable. I want to. All right, I did this. All right, we need to do this next. You got to plan stuff out right, because if not, it'd be everywhere. And we went through it. You know what I'm saying? Once I went through it and it was everywhere, I'm like, I ain't going through that no more. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a fact.
Yeah. I just think it's an experience thing. Everybody got to go through their own.
They got to reach that point at their own point. Like, you know what I mean? They got to come to that acknowledgement under their own circumstances. Because eventually it'll hit you. You know what I mean? Everybody get hit with that. You need to slow up. You know what I mean? You need to slow up, take your time, pump the brakes, and make shit work perfectly for you how it need to work. So you playing ball, you come home, you managing your man, and you know then you find music. Is this when you end up getting booked? You got booked.
Nah, I got booked
that?
way down the line. Probably like 5 years later. After
5 years later.
Yeah, cause I've been in it for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was rapping. I was playing ball. I start rapping. It wasn't really a lot of support there when I first started, and that's what I think built this character. You know what I'm saying? Because when you don't got support from people, it depends on who you are. When you don't got support from people, you either gonna quit or you gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna put it in your face. And I was one of the people to be like, I'm gonna put it in your face. So I found out ways to put shit in people's face without them coming to find me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's when ads and stuff really first start popping.
Okay.
So once I learned that, it was like, that was like a perfect time for me to start rap. I was like, oh, bet. Y'all can see it without y'all wanting to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rap.
You just running ads.
It's going to be in your
shit.
face. Yeah. I was heavy on the ads. It wasn't even a bunch of shows and all that. But once I start getting familiar with the, you know, the industry, I was like, all right, let me start getting some shows. Let me start. So now I'm a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? I'm meeting a lot of people and stuff just went up from right there. You know, it was a little journey. It's still a journey,
real,
you know what I'm saying? But I love it, bro. I love it. I ain't gonna lie, I love it.
So your situation when you got booked, this was a serious situation.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you mind talking about it.
Yeah, no, I don't mind talking about it.
Yeah, so you got booked for an attempt.
Yeah.
$500,000 bail.
Yeah, cook me.
Was you like scared that this was over?
People might not believe me when I say it though, but yeah, okay. It's like you at a point where like, yeah, it's over, but you feel something and you like, yo, this ain't it. This like the beginning. You know what I'm saying? When I was locked up, it was like, damn, I ain't getting out. But it got to a point where probably like 2-3 weeks in, I'm like, yo, something gotta get. This ain't the end of my story because I always felt different than how everybody else felt. I always felt like I was destined for something. You feel me? And that might be hard to hear from other people because they don't understand what I'm saying.
It, yeah.
But it's like, bro, you feel that shit, bro.
The ones that feel it understand what you're saying.
No, bro, you be like, nah, this ain't it. Like I ain't. But you still trip out because you want to get out of jail. But you like, yo, when I get out, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. And when I got out, I did everything I said I was going to do. So it's like I was worried, but I was like, yo, once I get out, I knew a plan. I knew something was going to come in my head. Like, yo, I'm getting out. I'm getting out of here and I'm going to make something happen.
How long did you have to sit for?
I sat for probably like 2 months in there.
2 months?
Yeah.
All right, so that's cool.
So now imagine that. Like you, Tim, a lot of motherfuckers sit for a while. You feel me? $500,000 bail, there ain't no, and I'm calling my peoples and they brushing me up. Oh, no, I ain't. Yo, you got crib, you can, and I'm dealing with some niggas that got some real money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I ain't got nothing right now. I ain't. That shit, it hurts you, bro. You feel me? So, but luckily I got a mom, like I got family, like I got, you
that
feel me?
Care you.
Yeah, they just there. And I got about that situation and I just made the best out of it. You know what I'm saying? When I hit the street.
Right. And that's the thing too, is sometimes it'd be necessary to even take that and sit down and put so much shit into perspective.
Yeah, man.
Even down to, like you said, like your homies.
I think it was needed.
Yeah.
It was needed.
Cause now you could cut the fat, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You could trim this shit up, make it a lean, mean machine.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't need none of you niggas. If you ain't fuck with me the way I thought you was fucking with me, the way I fuck with you.
Done.
Yeah, we
done.
cool.
Yeah,
we
bro.
could say slide, cause that be the thing. So many people be feeling like you owe them for such little shit, and then you think back to your dark time, like where was you
Where
at?
was you at? You wasn't even
I
there.
never got no letter, no call from you. You know what I mean?
Crazy, bro.
I owe you.
They be crazy.
When I was down, I don't remember you. We never talked. All my niggas who around me is people I spoke with when I was down. They either wrote me or we was on the jack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One or the other. And I ain't need you to put no bread down. My shorty got me. She got everything I need. All I love and support is appreciated. So it'd be wild when people like really be expecting something from people, knowing when the shoe on the other foot, you would never.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it.
Never do it. So that shit is wild to me. So you came home, you got back in motion. I know that when you was down, you had street poetry. Was it street poetry?
That's just recently. That's recently when I
it's another situation.
The attempt was 5 years ago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I came home and I
mixing
dropped
two
something when
things
I came home. Yeah. So it's like it's a lot of
You've been
like
through
it
some
be
shit.
a lot.
Yeah.
You feel me, bro? So it's like a lot that when I say I believe in what's going on, it ain't no I've been to jail probably like 10 times since that attempt shit. You feel me? So it's like, damn, like why I keep coming home? You feel me? What's going on?
It's something meant
There's
to
other
be.
stuff that's like, it's just a lot that happened that be like, yo, I'm destined for something, bro. I'm here for a reason. So, you know.
Do you choose to like tighten up, like, you know, to get out the way?
Yeah, I feel like when I first got booked for the attempt stuff, that was my tighten up moment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was around like 20, like 25, something like that. That was my tighten up moment. But all the stuff that's catching up to me now, I just came home probably like a month and a half ago. All the stuff that's catching up to me now is old. You know what I'm saying? I'm still fighting it. I'm still fighting it. So
okay.
Like, every case that's coming is like cases that was after that. Me running around getting money and all that. You mean little petty Jones?
Little shit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still fighting that heavy one.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? You gotta put that in perspective. Like, why am I still fighting this for, you know what I mean, 4 or 5 years? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's
bound to be something that probably end up getting
something, yeah,
swept
bro.
under or disappeared, or you know, you make it all the way about that situation. Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah. But other than that, it seems like you definitely got a lock in on your dream and your goals. Yeah. So were you able to ever put out street poetry?
Yeah, I put that out when I just came home, probably about a month ago.
About a month ago, yeah. So that's why I didn't really see it or nothing yet.
Yeah.
So what was the response that you got from that?
I feel like when I was locked up, I did a preview to it, and everybody was like, drop it. But when I came home, my plan was, listen, I'm going to drop it, but I'm going to drop so much music because I'm the type of person that hold music. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm going to drop so much music. Y'all going to have so much to worry about that it's going to be like, yeah, this hot, but yo, this hot too, this hot. That's why I had to listen to session. I feel like I wanted to give people like a feel of everything I had going on in the past 2 years because I've been holding so much music back. You know, there's been so much going on. We done made it to the point where we done signed a deal with Motown and we got other offers and stuff like that where it's like, yo, I don't want to put out too much because I want to plan it. Like I want this shit to, you know what I mean? And stuff just don't happen how we want it to happen. Mm-hmm. So it's like you gotta, you know, so I just wanted to give it to everybody. Like, listen, I want y'all to hear everything that I had going on because I don't want y'all to think I'm just, you know what I mean, not putting music out on purpose. Like I'm trying to plan it out. So I bring everybody to a listening session, let them hear it. But street poetry, it got a good reaction, you know what I mean? Right. So I just want to, you know, keep giving the people the music they want to hear.
Keep giving it that. Yeah. So I was definitely going to talk about that. I know you had signed a deal. I didn't know who you signed a deal with. Was this the deal you signed in 2022?
Yeah, this was 5 Star signed a deal with Motown.
Okay. Yeah. That's hard. And how did that deal come about?
They dad brought him to me and my man Bugatti.
Okay.
He was like, I want y'all to manage my sons or whatever, you know. They had something going on and they was on TikTok heavy. They went to Imhotep too. So it just made me want to jump on it more because it's like, damn, they connected. They dad knew my man. My man passed away, RP Rhett, but it was like they connected. Let's go ahead and move around with him. My man was managing him, whatever, and they had a record they dropped on TikTok and it was going up. And we just start going in on the record. All right, look, we want to get influencers to do the record. Y'all keep getting y'all folks to do the record. The record got real big, bro. It got real big. It was bigger than I expected. I ain't gonna hold you, but it was like we had to pivot. That's one of them pivot situations because now the label's calling. They calling from everywhere. We had a bunch of labels, probably like 10 labels calling, so we had to make it make sense where it's like, yo, I wanted them to be comfortable, but at the same time, I wanted to make the best business decision, you know what I mean? So,
and got the Motown
deal. Me and my man got him the Motown deal and it just was going up from there.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I know you went out the BET weekend.
Yeah.
What was that like?
That joint, I've been there a couple times before. It was good. I feel like the BET Awards is getting like, I think Tyler Perry just bought the network, so it was like different. You know what I mean? So, but it was fun. I always have fun when I go to LA.
When you say different in like a better way or like less organized?
Like we figuring it out way. Like we figuring out a new way to do things. Like we don't want to do it the same way. We want to change stuff up. So whatever you expected from the BET Awards before, just expect something different when you come. You mean? So a lot of stuff wasn't like tightened up how it should have been. Not saying it was sloppy, but it was just like, you know what I mean?
They in the transition.
Yeah, we in the transition. You know what I mean? So
yeah. That's hard. So what are you working on after street poetry? Like where you put your feet at now? I know you're trying to release some music.
Yeah.
Take your time at the same time.
I dropped street poetry. I just dropped Hate Me Now a week and a half ago. I'm dropping another record on Friday. Before I go to LA, I'm gonna drop something. And for real, I just wanna not build the catalog as much. Like I just want people to get more of where I'm going with it. I want them to understand where the music is going because I feel like a lot of people don't know where I'm going. They used to me rapping, just rapping, but they don't know it's a lot of there's a lot of hits in me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I know how to make music.
You get your harmonizing and shit on.
I don't feel like a lot of people comfortable with that. Like a lot of the street rappers because what I come from is I'm in the trenches. You feel what I'm saying? They used to me just giving them that gutter shit, but it's like once you hear the records, and that's why another reason I had that listening session is like once you hear the records, you're gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah, you understand.
You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people understand that, but I'm still from the streets, bro, and I still want to be connected to the streets, so I still want them to, you know what I mean, have an input on what's going on. So right now, I'm just releasing records, and probably in like 2 weeks, we're going to start getting an EP and everything ready. But we got to make it make sense, bro. We got to make it make sense.
But you gotta just start really getting out there, though, because that's one thing I feel like you out there, but like you said, you hold the line, you chilling, like, you know, you still kind of stand back is what I would say. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. You ain't really, because you got it. Because you got it. Yep. You could really jump all the way off the porch and really get busy with them, but you still like taking your time. Yeah. I
feel like features play a big part in it too. Like my man, we locking in features now. I think I just was the person that just was like, if I'm ready to do a feature with you and it get a little funny, I don't really do the funny energy. So I'll be like, bro, we gonna go ahead, we dropping this song. You feel what I'm saying? So outside people don't understand that. People that listen to the music don't understand how the egos get in the industry, bro. That shit wild.
It get weird.
It get wild. I know all these rappers. I know all the rappers, bro. But it's just like it gets so weird because egos. Like I think Philly got this ego thing. It's not. They don't really want to. I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna call it, but hopefully we get better at it.
Yeah.
But I think features play a big part in it too. So I'm about to start doing a lot of features now.
We've been having that conversation lately. You know, even crazy. You know, I just dropped a joint with Osama. It was just talking about.
That's my guy.
You know, other dudes like dealing with other rappers sometimes and the egos. Mm-hmm. It's just like, man, we just drop all that shit and understand that everybody working towards a greater mission. We'd be able to hit a lot of shit way quicker than everybody feeling like they the one. You know what I mean? Yeah. Instead of understanding we the one.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, when niggas understand we the one, everybody can work together seamlessly. Mm-hmm. Got a record with this guy, a record with that guy.
And it's introducing people to, because you might think everybody in your city know you, but they might not. So
everybody got a different following.
Yeah, you got to like tap in with everybody that you.
And it works for everybody. It's like, I be trying to push that so much because it's like, man, if everybody collaborates, everybody wins. And my thing is, like, niggas be chasing the small bag sometimes. Yeah. You want the stack or the 1,500. What you gonna buy? Some
exactly, bro. Like, you're not looking at the bigger picture. Like, you about to introduce you to a whole different.
It's not gonna do that. The same little bread not gonna do nothing for you versus building the connection every possible way you can. The biggest thing you could do is build a community, bro. Like, I be trying to explain this to people. Like, you know how important that is? Like, to have a community of people that listen to your music? I don't care if you don't go viral. I don't care if you don't sign a deal. If you got a community of people that listen to your music, bro, you dangerous. Because every time you drop a record, you got a community of people that's going to come together and be like, yo, this is a record. Well, if you could put together an email list, bro. When I drop my records, I got an email list of 200 people I'm sending it out to. Yo, this record just dropped. Because you got to build your community up. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people focus enough on that. I think they just want to get posted on a quick blog site and just have a couple people see they join up there. Like, nah, you got to build these fans up. You know what I'm saying? Bring them in. Like, create a relationship with them. Create a relationship. Yeah. Like, I get to talking. I get in them comments. I get in the DMs.
Yo, I see a nigga post a pic and hit 1,000 people comment. He just let them. Bro, talk to these people, bro. Because if not, you just look like a bougie dickhead. Like, you look like you on some, you feel me? Now I ain't commenting no more. I'm not commenting on your next photo. You weird as shit. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like you gotta connect with these people, whereas though you make, like, if somebody comment on your photo, what I learned is you create a conversation. You might not want to just comment back and put the 100 sign. Create a conversation. Yo, this joint, I appreciate you, bro. I can't wait to the next. You know what I'm saying? Let them comment back. Just create engagement. Like, make people feel like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's just like, I think we forget where we came from. We forget that we used to wish to have this type of feedback. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a conversation, shout out my guy, Shoebox Money, and he was just saying, like, you know, because I get on here sometimes and I complain about the way the support don't be where I want it to be.
But it ain't how it used to be.
But it ain't how it used to be.
Real
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? But you forget that part.
Real shit.
You forget that part. You always looking ahead so much that you forget how much is behind you.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? How far you came to where nobody was talking about your shit. Nobody paid you no mind. You wasn't getting no mentions, no retweets. You know what I mean?
Nobody was looking at you, yeah.
So you gotta be appreciative of that. You know what I mean? He made me realize that. So it's like, you right, bro. Like I gotta look and be like, yo, I really do appreciate this shit. Cause I always say I appreciate all the love, but I get stuck in a rut where I'm always talking shit about all the love that should be given that ain't
so
getting.
much. You know where you want to go. You know where you want to be. You got your aspirations all planned. You know. You feel what I'm saying? So you like, damn, why y'all not doing this? Why y'all not doing it? But it's like, damn, a year ago, you don't even understand that you couldn't even sit at this table, or you couldn't even talk to this person, or you couldn't.
Facts.
I done went through situations where I had to put myself in. I had to check myself, like, bro, what the. You tripping. Like, you couldn't even, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I walk in the gas station one day, a young boy walk up to me in the county, he like, yo, man, you bought your mama a crib. I like that. I'm like, you feel me? So shit like that, you gotta pay attention to stuff like that. You gotta see that you growing at the same time. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be aware of how far you've come and appreciate it, how far you come. Appreciate the people that's on that journey with you now. You know what I'm saying? Like, show that love back. And it only take 2 seconds too. Like, you know what I mean? We having a conversation.
That's it.
You on the gram anyway.
That's it.
You just doing a whole lot of ghost scrolling. Like, tap in with some people. And my thing is, when you tap in with them, they'll tell you what you missing. They'll tell you what you need to do. So sometimes it's good to get out there, get down there with the people, getting them like, like, what you say, what I do wrong, all right, let me fix that. Let me do that, I'm gonna try it your way. That shit go. And then one person see the other person reacting, oh, he listening to him? Oh, all right, let me fuck with him, you know what I mean? Then you got a whole gang. Got a whole gang that's gonna fuck with you to the end. So I feel like that's super, super duper important, man. But it's time to get into this food. You know what I'm saying? We had them advertised already. You know what I mean? Time for the main, time for the main situation. You already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth. Got my man K in the building. Cooking at 215. We be right back. Let's go.
It's our favorite part of the show. That's your favorite?
Yes, sir.
Chef, what you got cooking? You already know.
You already know who it is. Your boy Smooth, and it is my favorite part of the show. It's time to get into that food. Now, as usual, y'all know my girl, Chef Q. You know what I'm saying? Got my man K in the building. What you got for us, Q?
All right, y'all. So today we got a stuffed flounder with clams, spinach, and Asiago cheese with a pesto angel hair pasta and a white wine clam sauce going around.
It's looking good.
Just by you hearing it, it's like...
Yeah. This is, I'm talking about, she pulled out this is some exquisiteness right here. Like, you know, Italian fine dining, you know what I mean? Pesto pasta.
No, this is more like a 30-minute meal for me.
Well, you see how she talking heavy, you know what I mean? It's like, that's light, nigga, you know what I mean? It's oodles and noodles to me. Like, what you talking about? Like, no, this shit though, with the asparagus wrapped up in there like this. But you already know the deal, you know. What you think, Kay? You ready for it?
I already know it's gonna be here. I'm just ready to taste it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this that. Just that. So Q, you already know something where they can get you at?
You already know you can find me on Instagram. That's Chef Q _cutthroat.
Listen, man, Chef Q, y'all know how she carry. It's your boy Smooth, cooking up 25. Let's go. Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth, still here with my guy Kerry in the building. Chef Q done outdid herself once again as usual. Wow, it's that time, man. We pick that fork up, you know, dive in, let them know what it's hitting for. I've been waiting on this. She said she had this stuffed flounder. I'm like, yeah, with the pesto pasta. I love some pesto.
It's strong good, bro. Strong good. I'm gonna go ahead and eat me a
that's
straight for this, John.
That's it. That's a one. That pesto just right. Sometimes you if y'all don't know, y'all might not know about no pesto. You can overdo the pesto sometimes. So you gotta make sure you do it just right.
Yeah, she do down with this one, man.
Let me try to squeeze some of this asparagus real quick. You know what I mean? 'Cause I ain't got no knife. Still got the crunch in the asparagus. Chef Q, every time for the win.
Yeah, the sauce. The sauce on the side. So fire.
Right? That shit hit me. A little garlic in there. It tastes like a little lemon lime or something. Different. But, so, I know you started your own label. You know, the brand.
Right.
I noticed you always, you put like long live brand. Was brand a person?
No.
Or is that just something part of your...
I feel like that was just cause I had so many people around me dying, bro. So it was like I couldn't even base it around just one person. You know what I mean? I wanted to make it more so like just a long lived brand, like it's long lived for everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody that I lost type shit. So
okay,
that's where that came from.
That's
the brand, it just made it more catchier. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Like we stuck with it.
That's hard. And what made you start your own label?
I feel like just not. I ain't gonna say not get what I want, but like shit just not going my way. You feel me? I was like, yo, I can make my own label, and like, cause I was so focused on just getting signed. And that shouldn't need to be the whole process. It should be like have a foundation. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where it came from. Just like I could do stuff my way. It's just gonna take a little bit longer. You know what I mean?
Facts. So over the break we was talking about everything that's going on in the game when it comes to getting these deals. Yeah. And I was thinking to myself earlier, I'm like, niggas be seeing all this shit about how the crazy shit that go on behind the scenes in the industry. Like, do you still think you would take a deal or want a deal knowing all the things that be going on?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a deal, but it's just like you gotta know what you signing at some point. Like, I feel like people just be signing shit and they don't know what they be signing, bro. So it's like you don't really know what's... When I read my contracts and I send it to my lawyer, I read my contracts and send it to my lawyer. I don't just send it to my lawyer because I seen situations where lawyers got niggas to sign deals and they was like anything because they cool with the label that you know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's like you really got to know these definitions and these words. You know what I mean? You got to go over your own shit. Mm-hmm. Once you do that, you know what's coming with it. So once you see some shit that says some shit like in perpetuity in your contract, hold the fuck up. That mean forever. What you talk about forever what? You know what I mean? So you got to know these words because that's how they play. That's how they get you. They put them words in there. Then when you unhappy in 3 years, you be like, nah, you signed this.
You signed that.
It's over. You know what I mean? So that was my biggest thing with like signing the deal because we had multiple, but it's like, I don't want to sign one because it ain't nothing that make the most sense to me. I know I could get something that make the most sense to me. I just got to take these steps. You know what I mean? So that's just what I'm on.
It's just a longer road. Yeah. You know what I mean? Take a little more time, a little more work. But one thing I don't think people even understand is always work. Yeah, even once you get the deal, it's more work.
That's when it really start for real, because your eyes open to the world. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Everybody's looking at you, so you can't even do certain shit.
I was about to say that. Now this is when the work really start, and it's like harder now because you can't even fuck up. You can't make mistakes. You can't do shit half-ass. Like, whereas though you at a point right now, you might be able to get away with some shit.
Yep, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Cover it up. Make sure you don't do it again.
Right.
Not when you want fucking little baby in them levels. You do some dumb shit if you want to. You see, that's why them niggas don't do too much rapping online and because it's like, yo, anything I say, that shit go fuck up an endorsement I got. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see the baby shit? Yeah. Let me know if it ain't no gay people out there. That shit cooked me.
Say the wrong thing on stage and shit get ugly.
Yeah, that shit get wild. So.
And they be, it's like, even with him, I felt like when he said that shit, he ain't had no malintent in my mind.
He just wasn't aware that, yo, you bigger than what you was. Like, you can't even talk like that because the world is a different... I mean, people look at shit different now. Mm-hmm. Sad to say, but it's how shit is.
We at a different point.
Right. Mm-hmm. Can't talk a certain way. You can't.
This food good as shit.
It is, bro.
I really want to go in, like, trying to chill.
You already winning.
Yeah, I mean, like, I really did. That's why I said, let me pause. My man slowed down.
Right. That shit look different.
He giving conversation. I gotta chill out. I'm ready to like, hey. I'm gonna slow up. I'm gonna want them cameras off. Y'all know what time it is. But so is there other artists on the brand?
Yeah, you got my man Rel. For real. When we had the label, once we got 5 Star, it was like such a focal point for them. Mm-hmm. Everything else was like, it was just extra. You feel what I'm saying? We had to put all our focus into that. So it was like every other artist that was on the label was kind of like, they understood.
Right.
You know what I mean? But once it get to that level, like, you gotta focus on that. Mm-hmm. I even put my shit on hold for a little bit, so.
Yeah, when you got them people, the ones that's about to go.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, it's still artists on the brand. Got my man Rel on there, Mayor. But it's just like everybody focused on their own thing right now, and I feel like I'm just after just having artists on there and getting so much exposure and being once you under that spotlight and you ain't got everything set up how it's supposed to be, bro, you don't want it to be like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure everything tightened up. So that's just who we on right now. Everybody making sure they tightened up. Everybody just got to keep dropping music. You got to keep building your community, and once we get that right back where it need to be, you know,
right,
everything be right.
So you've catered artists to labels. What would you say are the steps, like if another person want to do the same thing? Because, you know, a lot of people work with their man and he hot to help them get that deal. What would you say are the necessary things you need to have right in order to make that a success?
First of all, you got to have, like, your business set up right, especially if you're trying to do it how we doing it. You know what I mean? But if you're just trying to get signed to a label, it's just all about knowing people. It's a lot of people in the city that move around with these labels and stuff like that. You just got to, like, I feel like artists nowadays, they don't really promote themselves. They just put it out and just expect everybody to come and, you know what I mean, jump on it. Yeah, you really got to put yourself out there. You got to connect with these blogs and stuff like that. You got to you got to do these interviews. You got to do shows. You got to do everything so that everybody can see you places. If I don't know you, like what I'm signing you for, a label is signing you because you're an asset. So you got to look at it from a business standpoint. If you're not an asset to what I got going on, why am I investing in you? You know what I'm saying? Because they're giving you money. It's like a business loan. So if you got a bank about to give you some bread, how am I getting my money back? You know what I'm saying? If you can't prove that you can get this person money back, that's how I look at it. If I can't prove that I can get this money back for you, what are you giving me money for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So once you start looking at yourself as a business, as a brand, how I'm making some money. Am I selling merch? Am I selling tickets to my shows? Am I streaming? You know what I'm saying? Once you start understanding shit like that, it's like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? You got your shit set up right.
Right.
But, you know, artists can go viral and get signed.
Right.
If you focus on that, but...
Have you ever had any, like, viral moments?
Me, myself?
Personally?
Yeah. I wouldn't call, like, 500,000 views and all that.
That's a little viral.
I feel like viral is, like, when it's just... It's not more so a view thing. It's more so a feeling that everybody is connected with it. Like they gravitate into it. You know what I mean? Because I could have a whole bunch of people see this record, but everybody might not gravitate to it. Once you put that record out and everybody gravitating to it, they dancing to it, they doing something to it. That's when you got a viral record. You know what I'm saying? And that's what 5 Star Record was viral because it went bigger than just Philly. It went to LA. It went to fucking Egypt, shit like that. It was everywhere. It was in the NBA. Luka Doncic doing shit in his practice. It's everywhere. That's viral. You get what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. So, I don't think I had a viral moment. Like,
what would you say is the key factors to having a viral moment?
Creating content. You gotta have a lot of content.
Just have a lot of content.
Yeah, have a lot of content. Connect with these influencers. You know what I mean? Just get people to do stuff to your song. So if I got an influencer that did something to my song, that's gonna make their followers probably want to do something. The point of an influencer is to influence their following. So if I get an influencer to do something to my song, they might got 1 million followers, but 100 of them followers might do something to that song just because they did it. And another influencer got 1 million followers. You know what I'm saying? So it trickles down.
And so on.
So that's, you know, you just gotta stay connected with the influencers and create content on your.
It's another
TikTok,
way of
Instagram.
investing into your craft.
Yeah.
You know, people don't be just diving that deep, man. Everybody try to do it on a layer.
Yeah.
Which I recognize, because this shit gets expensive.
Yeah. Yo.
You know what I mean? This shit is crazy.
Bro. You know, I know this is expensive as hell.
This shit is expensive.
Once you a certain amount in though, you like, man, I can't turn back. I can't put too much money.
I'm deep in the hole, you know what I mean? Only way through this motherfucker is all the way through it.
Gotta happen.
Ain't no climbing back up. We gotta dig even deeper till we come out the other side of the world. So yeah, I understand why some people try to go on the surface, but I think another key thing like people could do is just try to do it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't go all the way in. You could just go a little bit in. You don't always got to put up $1,000 for everything. You know what I mean?
Like,
find an influencer that's on your price bracket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't think people always think like they got to get the top.
They
influencer.
think the biggest influencer is gonna get the biggest
the
results.
Most. They want the biggest bang and
like
everything, the biggest buck. Like you want to go get Casanat
Yeah.
Can't afford costume.
Exactly.
You gotta get the young nigga who just starting out the same way you starting out, but he got a little following.
Yeah.
And then you build from that and you work your way up. You know what I mean? And you'd be surprised at what you could even get off the strength of the love, because when people building, they looking for shit to do same as you are. So there's people out there that's looking for records to do reactions to.
Yep. They might not want no money. They might be like, yo, I do it on the love, bro. I like
yeah. I fucks with you. I see you. I see where you going. So I know you gonna push it. So if I do it, they ain't gonna waste my time. You'd be surprised what you get for the free.
But man, I don't waste so much money on TikTok, bro. Trying to figure it out before my artist record went viral. I was spending so much bread on TikTok. I was like, man, fuck this, bro. I'm tripping, bro. I was like 15 grand in. I'm like, why the fuck this shit ain't go viral yet? But it's like, you gotta understand, like, the biggest influence is not just the people that's gonna get it. You gotta be able to connect with people that like your music. I was getting all types of motherfuckers to do this shit.
You just picking anybody and anybody. They don't even resonate.
You draw, Like, you gotta know where to spend your money at. That's one of the biggest things in this industry. You gotta know where to spend your money at.
And like you said, where to spend your money. So you gotta test this shit. You gotta figure out what your people like, who they really fuck with, and kind of go that way.
Everybody,
And then you could find the other people that those people tend to like. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a web. You can figure out who's in the middle and then who's next, and the people outside of that. And it's like the very end of it is the consumers. But you can figure out everybody in between there, and that'll create your levels of who you should be reaching out to and working with. Because like, I went through the same shit. Like, you know what I mean? Understanding who you should have on your platform. You know, you can get anybody and everybody. You might have another person, right? Are my people gonna like to see that? You know what I mean? If I talk to Joe
Justin Bieber walking here right now, they gonna be like, what?
If niggas ain't fucking with him, they ain't gonna watch it. Like, don't do nothing for me. And then I might get another audience over there, but then they don't like none of the rest of the shit I do. And I got all these Caucasian people sitting on the sideline like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to do it like that. So it's definitely like trial and error with this shit. But once you get the science down, this shit is different. You start seeing the fruit of your labor. You know what I mean? You start seeing those views come in.
Oh, bet. That's what I gotta do.
How did you feel once you knew that you had it down packed? Once you knew, like, oh, that's it.
I felt lonely as fuck. I felt alone, my dude. I was like, yo, I got it. But I'd call and tell somebody like, bro, I got the, yo, we gonna do this. They be like, all right, yo, I gotta go pick my job. I be like, bro, I'm telling you, I got it. Like, yo, I got it figured out. You feel alone because they can't understand. They ain't on that level yet. They don't get it, bro. So I learned not to even talk to people no more, not to be smart, but I learned not to give it to certain motherfuckers because it's like, you ain't even gonna get where I'm at with it. You don't even understand what I'm saying, bro. Like, I get this shit. Like, I got it. I figured out the science, bro.
That's crazy.
So you just gotta put it into play. You gotta just do it. You can't even talk about it no more. You just look like a talkative ass nigga. You gotta just do that shit.
Cause if they not in it to understand it, they not on that side of it, it don't resonate the same way. You know what I mean? Bro. When you feel like you broke the ice, they like,
Kanye look crazy, bro. That nigga ain't crazy, bro. He just wanted to separate himself from the people that was owning his shit. Nigga, they ain't gonna separate from me. I can say some anti-Semitic shit right now. And he say it.
And I'm gonna give
you feel me? Now they like, man, we out. Got you, dickhead, I'm out. I'm gonna get up out of it. Yeah, he own this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, if people don't understand what you're doing, they always gonna call you a Looney Tune. They always gonna say, yo, you want some bullshit. You know how many people telling me, bro, yo, you should stop rapping, just do the executive shit. And I'm like, bro, you don't even understand what I'm doing right now. You don't even understand the impact I'm trying to make. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't understand the level I'm on, then I can't really listen to you saying, just do this. You know what I mean? That's what you do. You go do that. But I'm about to show you this right here. I'm about to show you how to do this right here. And once it happens, it's going to be like, oh, shit.
Then you're going to see
that's the people that change the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm in it for. I ain't in it to just be a hot rapper. I don't even plan on being a rapper by the time I'm 40. You know what I'm saying? I plan on doing some fashion and some acting. But I'm going to show y'all how to do this. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you got... And this, have your shit planned out.
This opened up so many doors. You know what I'm saying?
Opened up so many, because it's our way we can speak and we can articulate how we feel, what we went through, and resonate with so many people. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the easiest ways, one of them. I ain't gonna say the easiest, but it's one of them. You know what I mean? Especially for people from the streets. So.
Because that's really what it's about. It's like, once you understand that you're on a bigger picture, it's just about creating that connection. So you got to find your way of creating that connection. So for me, it's podcast. For you, it's rapping. But once you able to create that connection and have those people that fuck with care, now they gonna fuck with you with whatever you do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Anything.
Yeah.
Go do anything.
Go do whatever. They gonna follow you to the moon.
Like bet. Yeah.
Oh, he an astronaut now. I'm fucking with it. Yeah, Kid 2024. Yeah, I'm winning. He president. They gonna fuck with you. You know what I mean? Kanye had niggas that wanted him to be president.
That's how it is.
Why?
Yeah.
Because they
he said it. He just said it. They was on his ass. Bet we following you, bro. We got you.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta go, bro. If you listen, Kanye wanted to do that before he became a rapper. He
said it a long time.
I'm gonna be a fashion icon. So this was always his plan, bro.
He said it from the beginning.
Once you figure shit out like that, like bro, it'd be like, yo, yeah, I got this shit. I got it.
So what's your plans for 2024 right around the corner?
2024, we going crazy. That's just another thing with me. Like it's like I know what's in store, and I can't just say it because it's like people ain't even gonna understand the level I'm on. But 2024 is gonna go crazy because we got everything planned out the right way. We done went through shit the wrong way. We know what mistakes not to make.
Right.
It's gonna be up, bro. I go to LA next week. That's the start of it. We about to go so stupid. So
what you doing in LA?
I gotta go out LA. I gotta meet some people, but I'm gonna try to get the SoundCloud. I'm dropping a record this week, and we gonna try to double back. And it's just, bro. It's
some plans.
Yeah,
just watch,
bro.
Just watch.
Yeah, like I'm just so happy that I went through what I went through because it helped me get back to the point where I know exactly where I'm going. I ain't got all these other distractions or people saying, oh yeah, we want to sign you or we want to do this or we want, because believe it or not, probably like 8-9 months ago, you ever heard of 1 RPM? It's like a distribution company. It's like Empire. Okay. I had something on the table with them. I had something on the table, shout out BMR. But it's like you have so many things coming to you, you forget about your goal. You feel what I'm saying? I'm so happy I got back to my goal. I got back to where I'm going. So now I know I ain't swaying away from this shit.
Yeah.
It's over. I'm going straight at my drum. I ain't worried about nothing else. You know what I mean?
No
Once you like that, can't nothing stop you. Nothing. So that's just where I'm at with it. 2024 is definitely going to be a big year.
I look forward to your 2024,
man.
Yeah,
bro.
You got anything dropping in the meantime, between time?
Yeah, I'm dropping a record next week. It's between 2 records, so I don't know. It's one of them or Spin Again. I'm going to drop that, and that's going to be one of the records I'm going to drop before we get this EP put together. But the plan is to have a bigger connection with people before we drop the EP. Yeah, right. So that's just what we on right now.
Let's go, man.
Our plan, we're going to put it in action.
Pedal to the metal.
Right.
I look forward to it, man. Let the people know where they follow you at, keep up with the movement.
Care215_ on Instagram, and it's Care215. You can search that up on everything else. CareOfficialMusic.com. That's where everything at. So just go tap into everything, bro. We got a lot going on. Just tap in, follow the journey. Tap in, man. Keep up. Sir. You already know who it is. Your boy Smooth. Care in the building. Yeah. Cooking Up 215, best podcast in the bitty. Let's go.